So we just jumped in Noel's car. That's Noel right here.
Hey guys.
And we're gonna go do a feature film, but we'll check back in just one sec because we're gonna go drive over to, what's it called, Graffiti?
Graffiti Wall.
Graffiti Wall. So I guess it's pretty famous, so we'll go check it out. That really punches you into your seat, man.
Yeah, it's gone a long way.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, if you just want to pull in front of it, make it back in at like an angle. Oh, dude, I actually recognize this from photos.
Yeah, this guy's the famous one.
Yeah, that's really cool. I'll jump out and get it. Yeah, if you can back up, keep going right there, and then come forward. Stop right there. Wheel straight. Yeah, and then windows down. Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. My name is Spencer Berke. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. We're doing another feature film on a very, very special car. It's the E90 M3 behind me, and we're currently in Seattle. Let's get right into it. So we connected through Facebook group.
Facebook, yeah, just some guy, like, I'm not that active on Facebook anymore, but one of my buddies like just tagged me and like, you were asking for like a souped up M3. I'm like, flattering, but it's not that souped
I
up,
think this qualifies.
Yeah, I'm Noel. I live in the Seattle area. Been here for about 5 years. Originally from the East Coast, and now I'm here and work in tech. 2009 E90 M3.
It looks like you've done a decent amount of mods to the car.
Yeah, a little bit.
What suspension are you on?
It's MCS one-way adjustables on Swift coilover springs.
How do you like that setup?
It's really good, actually. It rides really well. I think compared to what I had before, I had some just lowering springs on it. Big difference, especially on the track and stuff.
You track the car?
Every now and then. I didn't get to do it with the Supercharger yet. Hopefully next year, but...
So you have this thing supercharged?
I do, yeah. Harrop twin screw supercharger, yeah.
What kind of power does it put down?
Right now, it's a little lower than I wanted. I had it dynoed. It came in around 478 at the wheel. Saw a lot of guys on the forums getting to like 500 or so, but I think there's a lot of variance with like altitude and things like that. But I am catless. I've got a active auto work X-pipe mated to an Akropovich titanium rear section. I really like it, especially now with the supercharger. Like for those of you guys that don't know, like this supercharger makes a really loud whine, whereas some of the other kits, you know, kind of, you could hear it, but a little more subtle. So having the exhaust not too loud, it actually, I like it a lot.
It sounds very subtle, but when you get on it, you can still hear that V8.
Yeah.
Which is what
definitely.
this car is most known for, I feel like, is that motor.
Yeah.
But like we spoke about in the car, it lacks that low-end torque.
Exactly.
When you supercharge it, did that kind of help everything?
Yeah, I think that's primarily why I got this kit. Like this kit is known for giving you a lot more torque down low, which you lack in a naturally aspirated car. And you know, some of the other kits that are made for this engine, they give you a lot more power. You could actually put that a lot more power, but all that power is up top. Whereas you know, the S65 in general, you drive it around town, it feels super slow. Like
Sure.
You've got, you know, the 335 guys telling you how much they spend less and much faster than you around town.
Trust me, my good friend has a 335, and we raced before, and it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
So I need a supercharger soon. But tell me about the brakes. Do you have a brake setup on this?
I do, yeah. It's a StopTech trophy kit. There's 380. I think the rear is not 380, but the fronts are. I got them all around, and really, I just came across some local guy who had it. And he had it on for like 1,000 miles, and he sold it to me for like the price of one axle.
Yeah.
I got all 4 axles for it.
That was a huge hookup then.
Huge hookup. He was just trying to get rid of it, and you know, all I did was just change the pads on it. But otherwise, it's been great for me. Really good on the track. And I got 2 sets of wheels set up. Like this is my kind of, you know, car meets slash hanging out with friends setup.
And what's this setup exactly?
So these are the BBS LMs. They're the limited edition colors. So it's the diamond black face with the painted black barrels.
And that's from factory?
It is from factory.
Oh, wow.
I think BBS Japan made them for 1 year, 2016 or 2017.
Okay.
These are actually F80 fitments. I'm running spacers in the rear to kind of make it look better, but yeah. And then when I go to the track, I run Titan TS5s.
Okay, so those are your track setup.
Those
wheels.
are my track setups.
Okay, and
yeah, these are Super Sport 4s. and I think they're great. Here in Seattle we get a lot of rain, so these are perfect in
That's a good
wet
tire.
weather. AP Racing front splitter, they call. What I like about it is I actually like the look with the rods. I mean, I know it's not for everyone, but for me personally, I like it a lot. Wanted to make it a little subtle. It's carbon fiber, as you can see, but yeah, it works for me. They say it's functional. I couldn't tell you if it was, but it looks good to me. Side skirts, I got them from a Europlug. They did a group buy on the forums a couple years ago, and they needed like 1 or 2 more people. I'm like, hey, what the heck?
You might as well buy them.
So yeah, I got on them. I like them though. I think they go with the car well.
Oh,
So there
man.
she is.
That is one serious setup. And one thing about this supercharger is that it whines very loud.
It does.
And you like that?
I do like it.
I love it too. I think
that's
it's
one of the
awesome.
reasons I got it. You know, I heard there aren't a lot in Washington that have it. The one time I met a guy that had it, I was like, if I'm gonna ever supercharge my car, it's got to be this one.
How long have you had this car for?
I've had the car for about 4.5 years now.
Okay.
Had the supercharger for about 10 months.
And how many miles are on this car?
It's only about 48,000 miles.
That's low miles.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
I don't
really
put a
low
lot
miles.
of miles. It's my toy car, you know. It's not my daily.
Sure.
Basically, doesn't come out in the wintertime. You don't really want it to around here.
Sure.
But summertime is when I kind of, go to track or do some drives with the crew.
How about the interior? Have you everything done to the interior?
Not really. It's just kind of a factory bamboo interior, nothing fancy.
And you were telling me that you weren't sure about this interior.
I
at
wasn't
first.
sure about it. I think, but it's really grown on me over the years. I wouldn't call it like timeless, but for now it works for me.
Mm-hmm.
What I really wanted, it took me about 3-4 years to find this exact setup. You'll see there's no sunroof, there's no navigation. What I really wanted was cloth seats or speed cloth, but that's really hard to find. So
Sure.
I had to settle, but I think I did okay settling.
With the no navigation, I feel like it looks much cleaner.
The hump was really getting to me for a
Sure.
while. So I had a non-M E90 before this one. So
How about the back end? Is it anything done?
yeah, I just got a high kick spoiler. These are actually the Euro taillights.
Oh.
So these blink amber. I think the typical enthusiast can appreciate it.
What diffuser is this?
eBay's finest.
eBay's finest.
Yeah.
I had the same one too.
There you go. Fitment's not great, but it works. And I actually needed a diffuser because this exhaust is for an E92.
Oh, okay.
So it sticks out further.
I had the same problem. I ran the
Yeah.
Gintani race. And
Yeah.
it stuck out really, really far.
Right.
But then I put a diffuser on and
It
it
looks
completely
perfect.
got rid of it.
Yeah.
It's a
Same.
6-speed manual.
It is a 6-speed manual.
That's one of the best things about this car.
Hard to find on the E90 platform. You can
Yeah.
find them on the E92, but on the E90 they're becoming hard to find.
Overall, as far as owning an E90 M3, how's your experience been as far as being an owner?
It's been great. I mean, I'm going to do the rod bearings soon. I'm actually thinking of just trailering the car down to SoCal
Okay.
and having it done just because the shops up here charge double.
What do you have planned for the future?
Definitely interior. I want to do the cage. I've got 2 kids, Ellie and Jelly, but they don't really like riding in this car, so I think I'm okay to put a cage
Oh,
back
so that's the
there.
approval right there.
Yeah, there you go. Initially, what I wanted to do was try like a liquid wrap or something like that. The reality is, like, if I'm gonna be tracking it a lot, it's just gonna get ruined. So I'll probably do like a new spoiler at some point, and maybe some minor exterior stuff. But definitely the interior is next. Like, I can't even show you guys the interior right now because there's nothing done to it. Like, I just want to have fun with it. It's not a show car.
Well, thank you for doing this just
Yeah.
from a simple Facebook tag. I mean,
Thank
I
you,
love
man.
connecting with people
Yeah.
like this. And if anyone wants to, you can follow you on Instagram. Do you have
Yeah.
an Instagram with your car and everything?
Yeah, definitely. My Instagram is Jamba.M3.
Okay.
So JAMBA.M3.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate it. Yeah, straight back. All right. That's so good. It's good power though.
It is good, but
the Supercharger really brings these cars to life. It feels much more like the low end torque is there, and not to mention that sound too.
yeah.
But it sounds really good.
Nice meeting you, man.
Nice meeting you too, man. Thank you. All right, so that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you to Noel for doing this. I had an absolute blast. That car is so sick. It may not be as crazy as some of the other cars that I filmed, but I wanted to highlight more cars that just the owners share their experience, talk about the ownership of having an E90 or E92, and just kind of bond with people over these cars, because to me they're so special, and you can see that all the people that I filmed so far are very passionate about owning these cars. So that's going to do it for this video. Make sure you check them out on Instagram. If you want your car featured, hit me up. My email is below. I'm willing to film anything, mostly BMW, but contact me if you have any cool cars. I'm willing to go worldwide, and this is only the beginning. So I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Peace out.